Hey, how is everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Al, and today we are talking Gemini Man. Now, don't worry, for all of you Will Smith fans, this will be 110% spoiler free. Now, make sure you watch this whole thing, especially if you've seen the movie, because I'd love to know your thoughts on what I am about to share. So, Gemini Man, of course, you know, stars Will Smith, as well as Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Benedict Wong, and Clive Owen. And it tells the story of an assassin that is retiring that's being hunted by a younger version of himself. So, is this a good movie? Is this a movie that you will enjoy? Well, yes and no. It depends. So if you're someone that likes action movies and you like Will Smith and you like those two together, then you will likely enjoy Gemini Man. You'll likely think it's a good enough movie, it's fine. Is it a great movie from a storytelling aspect? No. Could it have been a lot better? Absolutely. The biggest problem with Gemini Man for me is the writing of the script. And a lot of people have said this, so I'm not new in saying this. It feels like the script is a first draft, is what a lot of people are saying about this film. And it's very true. As a matter of fact, if you've seen the film, let me know what you think about this. There are times when some lines are delivered in this film and it feels out of place. It feels like that's an odd thing to say, or why did they just say that? Or what's happening here with this dialogue between these two people? It feels like it doesn't fit. It feels like the script needed more refinement. And as I say that, and you've seen the movie, it might resonate with you what I'm saying. If you felt like you saw something in this film that didn't seem quite right, or you felt like the dialogue didn't quite fit, or somebody said something at a certain time in this movie, and you felt like maybe that was not the best thing to say, that is what I'm talking about when I say that this film is not very well written. It really needed some work there, which is a shame, because I think that had they gone through and really refined some things in the dialogue and like changed some things, this could have been a much more powerful story than what we've gotten in the film as it is. So that's my first big issue with this film. My second issue with this film is some of the things that we see visually here in terms of the CGI, the computer generated imagery in this film. Computer. That's not how you say that word. It's computer generated imagery in this film. It looks clearly computer generated. There's nothing about it that looks real to me. And I'm seeing this stuff and I'm thinking, yeah, that's not real. That's definitely CGI. So there were cases when I was bothered by that, especially given the fact that this script or this concept had been in Hollywood for a long time. And from what I understand, one of the reasons that they didn't make it a while ago is because they didn't have the technology to be able to do it. And now that we do in 2009, I was a little bit disappointed by some of the things that I saw visually in the film. That said, on the opposite side of that coin, there are some things that they do technologically in this that are fantastic, especially when you talk about the de-aging of Will Smith. How they portray Will Smith as his younger self is really something to see. Now, it is true that Will Smith does play his younger self, and a lot of that is motion capture as well. So it's not completely generated from the sense that, computer generated from the sense that it's all computer generated. There is some motion capture from Will Smith as he plays his younger self. But the overlay, or when we see his younger self, the way that he looks, his facial expressions and all of his facial characteristics are all done by computer. And it's amazing to see. Let me know what you think about this, by the way, because you really can't tell. I couldn't tell that it was computer generated. So from that aspect of the technological side of the CGI and how they produced it, that was fantastic. It was amazing. I thought that the directing with this was pretty good too, especially given what Ang Lee had with the script. I thought that the directing was pretty good. I love Ang Lee. If you've ever seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, to me that's a flawless movie, and he directed that movie as well. So I thought that the directing aspect was pretty good given what he had with the script. I thought it was fine. I thought the performances were fine too. Fine to good is how I would characterize the performances. I do think, as I said before, given what they had with the script, I think the performances probably could have been a lot better. If the script was better, the dialogue would have been stronger. I think the performances would have been stronger. But all in all, I think that the performances were okay as well. So on the whole, should you go see this movie? Now, here are some things to think about. Do you need to go see this movie in IMAX? No. Do you need to go see this movie in 3D? No. See this movie in the standard format. You will be fine. There is nothing so epic about this that you have to see it in either IMAX or you have to see it in 3D. Save yourself a couple of bucks, and if you're going to go see it in standard and you will be just fine. I think all in all, If you need a score for this, I would probably give it a 2.5 out of 5. I think the average moviegoer, again, who likes action and likes Will Smith, will see this and be satisfied with what they see. If you're someone that is a little bit more technical in the movies that you like, and you're looking at stuff like cinematography and script and all that kind of good stuff, you're probably going to have some problems with this film. So those are my thoughts about Gemini Man. Let me know what you think about what I shared in the comments below. I will see you on the next video, which is right here. And if you are new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.